Fucking back. My back said, fuck it. Oh, man. Oh, taco hell. They just eating that crap up. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Get some gas and get the fuck on in, man. He coming in late. Oh, man. Oh, what's up, fam? I guess people are too busy, or I think some people are spooked. People choose some of the greatest philosophers of our time and of past tense. Some of their biggest quotes were always, they could never understand or figure out why people are so stupid. And believe me, I've listened to thousands of them. I have numerous. I haven't even shared those books. I figure if you want to get into philosophy, you figure it out yourself. You know what I mean? But people are like so stupid, man. And ain't there really nothing I or anyone else can do about it. There's always something to discuss or talk about. And I always say that every once in a while I'm going to have something. And I know people like, I'm spooked. Well, you gotta get past that spook stage. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people be tripping me. Hey, what's going on, Big Red T? I got to put some gas in. So I'm going to come back, and it's going to take a couple minutes. I'm going to do it right here. And we'll get on the road, and I'll discuss a few things that needs to be discussed. That's pretty good, I think. I'm back. My back is doing a lot damn toothy, man. Hey, bro. 286, that's ridiculous. Big ass government little monkeys. Oh man. Hungry and in pain. Ain't that about it? Woo-wee. Dude, I did not use that much gas. What the fuck is this? This is how they mess up, man. You can tell who's hiking and raising prices and stealing, Just by what you put in the tank. I just put $25 in at $2.86, right? Now, let's add 10 cents more. A little over 3/4 of a tank that I filled up was only $60. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up, man. You cannot make this stuff up. You know what I mean? Yeah, and your mama sucked. Yeah, we don't need goofies like you, little young goofies. We know that y'all are all broken and everything. Some of you are part of the other side and you think you're going to live long and all that. You're not. You're not going to live long. You're not safe. Cold News 13, they're getting that snicky snacks. Very unhealthy. But let's go ahead and get right into it, okay? Let me pause that. That's weird. Anyway. So, get out there. I'm supposed to stop, I guess. I'm tired. Come on. So, I had a friend of mine reached out a little while ago, and I was going to talk about it, but I thought I should. And he's a friend of mine, and he was kind of, I guess you could say, I tell him, yeah, bro, you still gay. You did all that stuff for about 10 years. He's an ex-Marine, you know, and when we found out he was gay, like, we didn't really talk. And it wasn't some religious thing. I wasn't hating. I never let harm come to the brother. The brother could fight. And he said, you know, he had learned some things, and he watched some of my videos. So if you're seeing this, bro, I ain't gonna mention the name. So he's married, he's got a few kids. You know, that was like 18, 20 years ago. Yeah, he's been straight since then. I don't know what that is with this, you know. He's younger than me, you know what I'm saying? A couple of guys, you know, by about 10, 15 years or something. Anyway, he heard some of the stuff that I talked about, and he says, you know what? He says, I gotta be honest with you. He's been to some things. And he says, you'd be surprised how many of these politicians, they're not trying to be humping on the gay guys. They want the gay guys humping on them, and they want to suck them off. I was like, what do I need to know that for? He says, because there's a deeper inner circle in this so-called gay community, and he says it's very perverse. I think the religious thing got to him, and you would never know he was gay. I mean, we also like some things about him acting kind of sweet and shit, but it was hard to tell. And he named a few names. I believe him. I'm not into that term belief. But when you see these politicians, they still in there. And he said it's a lot of them. Married, got fake families and shit. And he said the only reason why he decided to say it because he realized these people are very vile and evil. But they fool a lot of y'all to go ahead and vote for them. And y'all do. There's something about them that is like less morals. Like there's no morals, you know? Like one of the jokes is, we ain't got to worry about prostate cancer because we're also getting massaged. What kind of goofy shit, you know what I'm saying? But this is the world that he says that, you know, he says it really. Well, I have to strike it from my mind because I ain't even attempting to visualize this shit. I was just like, what the hell, you know? And then the other things he says in the music industry, he says damn near all of them, damn rappers and singers, whether it's strange for the change, he said they all, the women lesbians, they are doing some shit that you would just take across the border. Now, I'm not saying that should be over there. You know what I mean? That's pretty, hey, millennial, something, that's pretty nasty, you know what I'm saying? Truck coming. I just thought that, now, what do y'all think? Without being so, you know, no dark humor, no, because the shit ain't funny. And then you saw the push to get our children to be gay. It's bigger. He says it's bigger than you could imagine. If you're gay, please don't say nothing on here because I'm going to rip into you religiously. And I ain't religious, but I know our ancestors. I remember my great uncle talking about all these funny flower in your hair. What is this shit? Because they knew the whole way, you know. And the way that we didn't partake in. Another thing, I saw in one of these goofy groups or something talking about man has always been cannibals. Even the people who are designated as cannibals, in origin, they were not cannibals. You know, feeding you human DNA and everything, it really messes you up. They know exactly what they're doing. It's not just the fluoride, the heavy metals, the toxins, the different parasites. Some of them thrive on some of the shots. They actually keep the parasites alive. Now, people are starting to see the medical industry as a problem, and rightfully so. But this cannibal thing, it's real. We are literally supposed to only eat veggies and fruits, y'all. Eating the meat after war, seeing people actually be halfway decent from it, lose weight, blah, blah, that was the perfect way to go ahead and get Bavara, RTS, you know, all these deadly chemicals. And you know, they were talking about giving mRNA, and you see this. Why is this monkey, Bill Gates, still allowed to be a voice? These are sick individuals who hate you. They belong to a circle of stupid, scared, fearful monkeys. But the worst thing is they got some of the brightest minds to collude with them. I'm not saying it for the practicality of being worrisome, because a lot of you're going to come into the knowledge and it's devastating, because all they're going to do is lie, deflect, and everything else, gaslight you. That's what you're dealing with. Wouldn't you like to go somewhere where you can get blood work and they can tell you right there within an hour and allow you to destroy your own blood instead of saving it, freezing it, and sending it off for tests so they can see the handiwork? We're dealing with a very sick time. Very sick. And because people are fighting back against the heavy metals, this, that, and the other, they want to get rid of everybody. The problem is, a lot of individuals have this fancy idea that, oh, well, they're not doing it over in Thailand, they're not doing it in Singapore, they're not doing it in Japan. No, they're doing many other things. Everything's an experiment, y'all. It shouldn't be. Well, I'm using the term experiment, all right? It's bad. I look at, when I used to travel around our earth here, I used to look at the subways, I used to look at all the neighborhoods, and I look at all those brothers and sisters walking around getting little nasty, deadly lollipops and popsicles, and those nasty, stupid chips, especially the spicy ones. Remember it, where it killed some kid or whatever? Rocky one chip, whatever, right? And they just litter and throw it on the ground. People driving, throwing their McCafe and their Frappuccino, cinnamon, whatever, the twirly symphony, harmonic symphony damn coffee that people are drinking now. You know, they throw that out the window, chewing bubble gum. You know, worst thing to do is chew gum. Worst thing is to chew gum. If you're chewing gum, you got your favorite, just stop. All right? And don't swallow it because some injured did it. All right? It's like these little things. I find them, they may be important to you. You know, when you walk in before you get ready to check out, what's the thing they got beside you? Crappy ass, nasty chocolate that don't have no healing benefits. And then all those ice Jah Brickz, you know, those mini fresh for your breath. And nothing but pure toxin, y'all. In my opinion, based on what I've studied. Pure toxin. You know? I really hope people are paying attention to do the best they can to change the dynamic of their existence. You know what I'm saying? I look at, while I was traveling today, I was looking at every fast food restaurant, and the lines that go there are staggering. And it's funny because most people are aware that they put certain, when they process the food, they put certain additives, and they got them like paprika, and it's not the real stuff, saffron and rice, which ain't the good stuff, and they're using chemicals that affect your taste bud, whether you're satiated, you're full or you're still hungry. And I mean, one of my biggest things was cinnamon buns, cheesecake, still is, and honey buns. I used to go crazy, and Susie Q's. If I can go back and take the years of eating that garbage back, I mean, pure, damn, nasty, chemical, toxic, poisonous. I mean, why wouldn't it be when they're destroying the food and manipulating it and changing it? When they said GMO food, I remember some things by this worthless media because they're saying it's starving and the world's overpopulated. That was not the case. Just like you got a lot of people running around thinking we're 13% of the population when the majority of us don't take census. We don't follow that crap. For what? I'm on my land. What the fuck you need to count me for so you can know how many people you're gonna have to deal with? Man, you see it now, you know it, they see it now. And it is some serious madness, y'all. It is beyond there's no comprehension for me. I cannot comprehend it. Oh, I know it, and I recognize it for what it is. But how is it that no one could see these things? How is it that no one could see these things? 15 years ago, right off the back, I was like, McDeath, Burger Kill. I came up with these names, And people said, oh, Red, you crazy, you paranoid. I was like, well, it's better to be paranoid about shit you don't know about until you find out. Well, every time you find out, you realize you ain't paranoid, 10 out of 10. And yet, people are still rushing to eat this shit. I have no hope for you. I don't have hope for y'all, man. I speak positive. I know what the outcome. I know it can change. I don't have no hope for y'all, man. Now you see why I don't like the story I have to tell. How stupid people are, individuals are. I don't want to call them people no more. It's bad. It's bad. What am I to say, right? What am I supposed to say? Right now, people are dying. And they believe that they know why. And they're willing, because you don't know what war does. It makes you numb. You almost want to escape it. But yet, when you're out there, you're going to perform as good as you, and that's just destroying yourselves. And as I stated, we'll use the term magic. It's very, very real, y'all. Very real. 100,000% shit. It's real. Like I said, I can manipulate y'all easily. I choose not to because that's not a win-win or lose. That's just stupid. I don't gain nothing. I don't do adrenochrome. I don't partake in none of that shit. Drugs. Hell no. That's what weed, yeah. I have a beer every once in a while, maybe a shot of Jägermeister. And that's it. great uncles, you know, things used to be made so natural. What they call bourbon, whiskey. We created a lot of that, and it was never for what people think it is, and it was never made the way it's made today. Nothing like it. Everything. I remember one time I got a bag of Oots potato chips, and I went and started eating them. It felt like I was eating potato glass. I threw that away. I wasn't gonna let T eat it. I just threw it away. I crushed it up, poured it in the bag, got rid of it. I just got rid of it. I said, ain't no way in the world I'm gonna let anybody eat this shit. I mean, that's me. That's me. I speak. You know, I talk about things. You know, what was that? I can't read it because I'm trying. It's like you show information and show. Yeah. But it's just, yeah, man. The magic, the spells are strong, man. They're strong. I'm not saying it to increase it. I'm saying I'm not going to sit here and pull the wool over it. Some good damn magic. Some good damn reverse cultism shit happening, man. It's bad. Now, y'all know with me, I fancy the fact that there are millions upon millions who deserve it. I know I shouldn't say that. Well, I am. I told you I'm different. Yet, there's so many that don't. There's so many who don't. And it's messed up, you know, but it is what it is. As crazy as it is. As bad as it is. You know? And I guess that's maybe cares and concerns. I guess that's where I would lay in line. Because, like I said, a lot of you are so ignorant, you don't deserve it, man. You're fucking ignorant to it. And it'd be different if you have a little quasi insight and you choose to go that way. Then I'm like, fuck you. You know? Want me to be your pallbearer? Because I'll be the one laughing and sitting by your grave. You dumb fuck. And you'll be able to see me and hear me for a moment. Until you whisk away. Whisk away. For real. I'm not asking nobody to believe a goddamn thing I say. Hey, little Jack Rabbit. I'm just pointing it out. You know? There's a lot of you, man. I know that you're starting to get serious about some things, because I can feel it. I can't explain it, I can feel it. Alright? This nigga. You come help me with these fruits, man. These frozen shits, bro. All right, I'm gonna sign off, brothers and sisters. I appreciate y'all, and no, I do. I call you tribe. I got to go back Friday to get this. They said that they didn't put it on the shipment that came in. I was pissed off because they could have. There's a lot of things they didn't put on, so you know. What am I to do? And she was like, she was back at someone, and they were supposed to put it on the truck, and it got here this morning, and I was like, so Fridays when it comes in, so I'll go in there in the afternoon. I didn't pick up I'm gonna pick it up, I'm gonna go out I'm gonna go out tomorrow and get the stuff so you can see it, and I want to go ahead and get that floor done. So I'm gonna, oh man, I don't know if it's supposed to rain or not. Let me see right quick. All right, and so that way you guys watch me get this to where it needs to be at, and you can learn with me as far as what I've done. Okay, so let's pull up the weather and let's see. Oh shit, I don't want Bixby. What the heck? What the hell? Anyway, come on. Restricted background data. Turn on. Okay. Background 0.01. Okay. All right. So tomorrow, oh shit, 23% chance of rain. And Thursday, lightning and stuff. I really should have got back here earlier. And it's 15 to 25% chance it's going to rain. And over there, it looks like it could be coming this way, because California is right in that direction. So for the next several days, it's rain. So I think I'm gonna go out and get as long as there's no high winds, and that way I can work. And still, 5 and 10% is nothing, but I really want to get this primed, and it takes about an hour for it to cure. So Friday I'll go ahead and I'll be putting the mold killer, so I'm not worried about the little mold spots, and that'll take care of it. And then we can go ahead and start framing it up. We'll put it on the back. I'll go live so you can see if I fall and hurt myself. Get it on the back. Have my back brace on. I should have wore that, and it's in here. I forgot. And that way you can see it, and I can make sure measurements. I should have put it up on the back anyway, but the measurements are pretty concise, and then we'll take it from there. All right? Because what the hell? Oh, somebody's shooting. Everybody shoots around here, y'all. I'm trying to see. Damn. What is he shooting? That sounds like a 357 Magnum. Okay. Roll this up. Lock the door. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Yeah, don't worry about the little stuff up top. The what you call it. All right. It's not one. Okay, 4G. There we go. Okay. What's up? All right. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's supposed to rain every damn day, T. Damn. Yeah, I'm about to set my other tent up, bro. I don't know what kind of winds and boulders and trees are going to be plopping through here. Oh, shit. All right, Jordan King, Louisiana, I'm going to hit you back, fam. All right, so guys, I'm going to get off of here, get this crap put up. I appreciate y'all stepping in. Donations, if whatever, you know what I'm saying? Let's get this stuff done. And I appreciate you guys, all right? I know it's kind of a bump, right? Kind of sucks what I was talking about, but I don't want y'all to get it from somebody who's going to try and be sensationalizing it and all that. I want you to see it for what it is, to know the world you came up in, that it's not the world. It's not the earth by the definitions of what they've convinced you to think it is. The enemy is the very ones who are telling you don't worry, to get this, to do that, to tell if you see something. Those are the idiots who do not understand or interpret properly. That one choice thing is for everybody. It's up to you what you do with it. All right? It ain't for me. It's for y'all. Man. I'm gonna get with y'all early in the AM, or I'll come back later if it's tantamount to something and it's meaningful. But damn, bro. The idiots, I'm gonna say this last. The idiots that they're paying to do the shit to bring strife and all that, and chaos, burning and looting and destruction. if they knew what awaited them. It's like the goofy real trolls who think they're safe doing the dumb stuff they do. They don't know. Somebody's shooting something sweet. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go out and shoot too. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Let me go put the stuff up. I got a lot of crap in here, and you know where it's at. All right, so it's always the same. It never changes, whether it's done or not. All right, we change. Okay, that's all I can say to that. All right. Oh, what did you say? Because I was trying to. I ain't nothing you can say, but allow people to make better decisions. Absolutely, salty chips. Yeah. Yeah, it was the vinegar. It was the vinegar and salt one. It was just. It was hard as rocks. You know what I'm saying? It was hard as crap, y'all. You know. Marhol Mendez, what's going on? What's happening to the Nelly? Okay. Yeah, it sucks. It's crazy how that's done to our food. But I've been vegan for 11 years. It's a war on the food, and it's like they just, yeah, man. Yeah. But I don't want nobody to get all worried or nothing like that. That's not why I'm saying it. I'm not sensationalizing anybody's just, or, you know what I mean? But I appreciate you guys, all right? I really do. T, appreciate you. We all do, you know? I know you don't see Ganja a lot. He's driving. He's on the road. He's got a lot of stuff to learn, too. So I appreciate you guys, all right? Let me get the fuck out of here and go and eat. I'm starving, all right? Yo, I got some Panda Express, bro. Yeah, appreciate you guys. I'll let you guys later.